Hello, SimTheWorld here, playing PC Building Simulator, the Esports expansion. We are cruising through, we are on Thursday, we're almost through our final week with this Esports team. Let's take a look real quick at our text. Did you get my PC? I sent it back with a little job. That's concerning. So we have Zenith was happy with our dumpster fix. Rockin' Socks wants us to figure out. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna make 750 bucks. Like I said, we're taking all the money we can get. So Dream, hey, so I was experimenting with overclocking at home because somebody at my Sunday social club said it might be possible to clock a CPU high enough to see into the future. I didn't see into the future, I mostly saw a bunch of smoke. Can you fix it? Oh no. Oh, tell me she didn't kill that. And you're blowing up my phone again. Please stop. Please stop. If you killed a 9900 KS? Honestly, the world seems some normal measures against yourself. Alright, so we're changing all the RGB back on this. And we need to replace the CPU. I'm sure. Hopefully there's nothing else wrong. And the cooler's bad. Ah, is that it? Hopefully that's it. Let me get those in the cart. Yeah, let's confirm that the 9900 is dead. It is gonzy. Very disappointing. See if we can replace the CPU cooler. Yeah, this one we want to pick up. And then our 9900. So money's going to start getting a little bit tight. While we go through this, see what other messages we got. The Rockin' Sock says, back up, you're running out of space. 8 terabytes give you some breathing room. Okay, so we can get 8 terabytes. I feel like if these are tournament PCs, they shouldn't be using this for their own stuff. Like, they should have their own separate music for that, or their separate PCs for that. What's wrong with Rockin' Sock's PC? She break it too? CPU cooler. Oh, this was one of her friends or her cousin. I don't know. We didn't read the email. Go ahead. All that booted up. The graphics card was actually fine. We didn't need to take that out. What about the memory? The memory was bad. It's 4 gigs of 3000. We have... I don't even think we have anything that's 4 gigs. I think that counts as inferior since it's not... That should be cheap enough. As for the CPU, we need a... Get the 12,000... There we go. And since we can, let's take a look. What was the cooler? It was a C7. Do we have a C7? We do have a C7 already. Okay, so I think that takes care of that. I don't think we need anything else, so let's get this delivered today. Waste some more money. Alright, so back to Dream's PC. He's got a... this pains me so much, a 9900 KS. Like, I don't know if I'd use the chip on a day-to-day, like, but for an $800 chip, I'd sell it and get me a 3080. Let's go ahead and we need to replace the cooler. We can sell the broken one now. And then let's boot this up. We need to get rid of the RGB. I don't think it mentioned anything about changing the background, so she gets to keep her pineapple. Let's double check. Yeah, nothing about the background. You get black, static, 0, 0, 0. Really should just leave all this on, but okay. Our PC is ready to go. Again. For like the third time now? A good esports team, I would think, would just hold on to the tournament PCs until it's time. Like, no more taking these home. That's not what you guys should be doing. Boot that up. Perfect. Did we stay under budget? We have, yeah, we stayed under budget, which is good. I did use parts. And Rockin' Socks did ask us for the 8 terabytes. Let's close out of here. In transit. We'll collect on this job. And we'll put in the 8 terabyte hard drives. I hope they fit. Okay, so it comes up front. And I want white cabling. Let's try to keep this looking nice. I do somewhat care, even though it doesn't sound like it sometimes. Oh, we have to redo the score again? Look, this is seriously an issue with this game. Like, why? It's gotten the score. I'm just adding hard drives. That does not change the performance. Unless, you know, I switched the boot drive, which I didn't. It's still running off an M.2. Well, let's see. Let's see if it switched the overclock. Like, again, I didn't touch the CPU or GPU, so I don't think it should, but be back here in a minute. Alright, so we did get the same score. It seems like if you touch the GPU or CPU, it resets the overclocks. But if you avoid that, it just resets the score. So not all was lost today. Could have been worse. I think this finishes up our Thursday. Why don't we take a look at what Friday holds in store? Kind of similar to our previous week where since we're doing these jobs early, not a lot like overlays. Okay, so we got Rockin' Socks. Thanks us for fixing that. We have Baja Blast. Okay, 2 things. First of all, quick request. Can you overclock my CPU? Is running heavy, or is running slow during physics scenes. Second thing, way more important, I saw a hypnotherapist. Helped me realize 2 important things. Inner Beauty, Rockin' Socks, and I are best friends now. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. Ooh, overclock CPU to 5200. That's going to be a challenge. As far as Razer emailed us, promote your mouse mat. So we need a pink mouse mat too. Let's go see. Razer, Invicta, Quartz Pink. So we'll buy that. Whatever it is, I've never heard of it. I don't use pink gaming gear. So it looks like our job today is to fix Rockin' Sock's cousin's PC. Let's do that real quick. Let's take a look at who texted us too. Blue coolant, watery background for Zenith. We can take care of that real quick. I hope if I drain the loop, that's not going to be an issue. Somebody else text me. Baja Blast needs a new wallpaper. Rockin' Socks wants some rainbow cables. In Dream wants gray cables in your PC. Okay, so we have a lot of cosmetic fixes. I'm going to save those for the next video. Let's see if we can diagnose and fix this PC and get some money on the side. Looks like we need to replace just about everything. Feel like we just need a vacuum cleaner for this. That'd be a lot quicker. Alright. So let's take the PSU out. The last cable. Get the air cooler out. Graphics card comes out. And CPU. I'm going to put this in the shopping cart. So that was a 7700K. We'll just replace what he had. As far as the graphics card, get a 2070, gigabyte 2070. Let's search one of those. Keep everything the same. Oh, which version did he have? Well, these are 2080s first off. That was my bad. Alright, so we got the 2070 in the cart. What else? We need to replace the power supply. It was an 850. 850 power supply. Got one of those. And finally, the CPU cooler. We definitely need to see which one to replace. So the R1. Alright, so our cart is ready. Let me see, do we have any gray cables? We'll get some ribbon cables, why not? I don't believe we need to buy anything else. So I'm going to save the rest of this. We'll put the order in. We'll come back, we'll update, and get ready for the tournament in the next episode. So thanks for watching as I simulate my life one game at a time. If you like this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. You can follow on Twitter for updates to future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch as I try to stream 3 days a week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld.